I finally have a speech pathologist appointment. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? I have been waiting to speak with a speech pathologist about what ENTs have told me could be more than likely is dysphonia. And, but for some reason on my medical record, it says dysphagia, which is a completely different thing. So, we love a lack of communication from a healthcare team. But anyways, we are going to speech pathologist. I have literally been waiting to speak to a speech pathologist for at least 4 years. 4 years, at least. Could be more. I'm going to say it over and over again, and I'm going to say it again. If you live in Nanaimo, BC, leave. Because they have one hospital, they have one walk-in clinic that is constantly full, that you have to wake up at 6 a.m., if not earlier, because more people are moving there, which means more people, especially a lot of immigrants. So there's a lot of people who have to go to a walk-in clinic because they don't have a family doctor, let alone not even just immigrants, but the people who, which I guess we all are, hey? Facts. Not our land. Anywho, I don't remember what I was saying, but like there is such a long wait list. There's one hospital. Moving back here to Ontario, I'm like, how many freaking hospitals are in this city? This is insanity. Like Nanaimo really is trash. It really, really is not livable if you have health conditions, honestly. Unless you're lucky and you've got the intel, you got that key on lock, then you're good to go. But if you're not, you're screwed, and move if you can to a place like Ontario that has much better healthcare than compared, from my personal experience and other people's experiences that I've had conversations with, compared to Nanaimo, BC's healthcare system. Nanaimo, BC's healthcare system can burn and rot in hell. It can burn and rot in hell. I don't fully agree with the Ontario healthcare system either, and there's some issues that I'm dealing with. Possible discrimination, severe lack of communication from some specialists and such like that, and just ridiculous nonsense. But any hoot, at this point, it is become the norm, unfortunately. So I just roll with the punches, speak up for myself when I freaking have the freaking energy and courage to do so, because I'm the only one that's going to stick up for my health. And I'm just so happy to share good news. And I'm finally seeing a speech pathologist after a 4+ year wait. Dear God, this is ridiculous. I had to move provinces to be able to see one faster. Crazy. Anywho, I'm just so happy. I wish I didn't have to deal. I wish we all didn't have to deal, especially like when I say we all, I'm talking to those of us with disabilities, especially invisible disabilities who don't get believed by healthcare professionals. Like, I wish we didn't have to deal with this crap. Anybody else, go to a healthcare professional and completely forget what your symptoms are, even if you're experiencing them right in that moment, because anxiety, trauma from being not believed and constantly having to speak up for yourself and getting to a point where you're just like, at this point, sis, I guess I'll just die because y'all ain't listening to me and I don't have energy, physical prowess, or the money to constantly be fighting you all and also live my freaking life. Tell me I ain't the only one. I know I'm not. This is real fun stuff. I'm going to try to find a disability support group in, I almost said the city I live in which technically, anywho, we're not getting into that. I'm going to try to, I have in the past, and I am a part of one already, but I'm going to try and find more. If anybody knows of any good disability support groups in Ontario, especially with a focus on people of color, especially with a focus on Black women, would be pretty epic. Come on now. Because trying to find these things is so hard to find sometimes. Sometimes it's good to just, go up to someone and be like, hey, community, let's build it together. Especially in this day and age. Oh, God.